Bikes are all packed up, ready to go. Everything's tied down nicely.
Yeah, sure thing. So, hey, what a great morning so far, right?
Beautiful weather.
Last night we rolled in a little bit late, so it was dark, and we were able to see this town this morning, Lake Erie.
Right.
I mean, just beautiful. We also asked where we should go to breakfast this morning. They sent us over to Port Sandusky Family Restaurant.
I mean, we had full breakfast meals, less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Well, I got to tell you, Sherry and her family that have run this restaurant for years, we couldn't find anything on the menu for more than $6. Right. And the plates were just humongous full of food.
Yeah, bacon and eggs, toast, everything was great. What are we doing today?
Well, hey, look, we're going to run from here to Niagara. We're going to really have a good time up there. I don't know if we'll stay in Niagara. It looks like we might because we're getting out of here a little bit late. But should be a great run up there. May do a little bit of interstate again today and toll roads. Can't wait for that.
There's a little more history here we're going to find, but...
Yeah, and it was kind of cool after breakfast. We walked around and saw, we were up in Washington Park, and your mom, you had recorded some information from her. And we walked down, and there were some bigger homes. So that was kind of cool to see. But before we just leave just yet, a little bit about Sandusky. In the early 1800s, Americans, English, and the French had trading posts on north and south side of the bay. So this was really kind of a place of commerce.
Yes.
Sailors used to come in here. This street that we're on actually was a street of ill repute, as we heard today.
Yes.
Bars and prostitutes and brothels. Later, though, this building that we stayed in last night was built in 1835. Became a warehouse.
Yes.
And then later, I believe it was like 1916 to 2007, it served as the athletic club for Sandusky. 2014, it was repurposed to this boutique hotel. There's 12 rooms. Really cool place.
So, hey, with that,
well, I guess we'll see them down the road.
I got one foot in front of the other. Guys can't feel the ground. You got one foot in front of the other. Hair blowing back in the wind. You say you don't recognize me, but you don't know where I've been. I got one foot in front of the other. Guys can't feel the ground.
So, hey, here we sit in Sandusky, Ohio. And, it was a few months back, Yellowstone trip. We were at my family cabin and the heritage and history. And we were talking earlier today, you've been taking some pictures and some video. This may be one of your mother's last memories and moments that you're going to bring back to her.
Right. I mean, it's really awesome. And we're in Sandusky. My parents used to run around this town. They used to go to Cedar Point all summer. That was the place to hang out.
Yep.
My mom was born here in 1933.
Ooh.
And she's so excited that I'm here checking it out. My grandmother used to hang out in the park at the gazebo, put one leg under a dress and sell pencils.
Wow.
And her mother owned 10 homes down the block that she rented out to people. So there's a family history here. I didn't know the town was so awesome being here checking it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's gone through its ups and downs over the years, but there's a lot of revitalization happening. We're in some mansions off of Columbus Avenue. Really cool place.
I mean, they're building this place up. They're making it something. It's revitalized. There's history here. There's some new stuff here. But it's really, I'm blown away. Who would ever think Sandusky, Ohio is a cool place? What do you guys think?
We love it. Oh my gosh, breakfast this morning, we were in a quaint little coffee shop, and the people there were just so hometown America, which has been lost in all of our society today, I feel like. So it's fun to see. Very refreshing.
A very quaint, charming town.
Well, that's why we hit the 2 lanes.
With that, man, let's get to Niagara. And it's really cool that we could do this, and to hear Joyce's voice when you guys were recording and you laughing, Laura, about some of the stories.
Yes.
I'm sure she's going to be super proud of you.
Right. So, hey, with that,
guys, we'll see you down the road.
passing through Pennsylvania here. We're just outside of the border to New York, and as we're breaking down the hill, look out to the left, we saw Lake Erie come back out again. Just awesome.
Oh yeah, I mean, this highway, even though it's an interstate, it's just running through some great countryside. Just the foliage is so thick and it's amazing. A lot of trucks though.
Yeah, there's a lot of trucks. And you know, the 90, we've had to take a little bit more of the interstate than we'd like to. You know, Teresa's trying to show me the hotel, so she's gonna get mad at me in a second, but this is beautiful through here. The country, it reminds me of us going up through Missouri on our Sturgis run, and if you haven't seen that, guys, go back and check that run out.
Not our Sturgis run.
Our Route 66, yes. Check this out, man. Look at all the foliage and the purples, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, white puffy clouds. We're going to be, when we roll into New York, I bet the terrain will stay about the same.
Yeah.
Upstate, I don't know what it's like when you head over to Niagara, but hey, it's the first time I've been there, and I will find out. State line is 2 miles away.
2 miles, there we go. So, yeah, we're going to head to Buffalo and then make a little left and head up north to Niagara.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great day. You know, we've been meeting a lot of really nice people along this route.
We have. I mean, I think if you think about the Port of Sandusky family-owned restaurant there, that was pretty cool. Sherry and the family. It was great. We met a couple dog walkers down on the waterfront that had some great history.
Yeah.
Just awesome. We met yesterday a fan out in Brandon and his wife at the Harley Museum, which was pretty darn cool.
Well, the ones that were walking their dogs, they actually bought a historic house, and they live right next door to the museum, another historic house, and this is in Sandusky. Really cool stuff.
Yeah, so this looks like we've got some wine. There's some grapes growing here too.
We are in wine country for sure.
Maybe. Well, not exactly sure, but that's what it kind of looks like.
You know what we always say, it's like shaking hands with America when we're on these rides, and we're doing it. But if you look at that sign ahead, it says Arrowhead Wine Cellars.
Yep, so we called it. Get ready, we're gonna bend around this corner and take a look at that lake.
Oh, wow. Woo! Look at that.
So, hey, Niagara Falls, what's it saying? Exit now? No, that's not it. Oh, that's the visitor center.
Yes.
We still have a little ways to go. I didn't see a New York sign, but it said state line exit right there, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see a sign coming up. Get ready to take a shot of that.
Right.
We've got a little bit, maybe an hour left to get into Niagara. Hopefully we'll get there in enough time, maybe not to do the Maiden of the Mist, but we'll at least get to the observation deck and walk around there. Probably end up spending the night there.
Well, we'll see what time we get in. It's 3:11 right now. We're at 738 feet above sea level, and it's 63 degrees. What a beautiful weather pattern here.
For sure. So, well, let's get in there and get to filming at Niagara and enjoy that.
All right. Well, hey, I'll
see you down the road.
Don't you believe there's a spark in your soul tonight? You're like a magnet pulling into the heart of those city lights. Just take me where you go. Don't gotta stay so low. Just take me where you go.
What a great ride.
Hell yeah, brother. Hey, we hope you're enjoying this East Coast series brought to you by Legend Suspensions.
And we need that because we do thousands of miles a year, and we do all kinds of terrain and all kind of weather, and dirt doesn't stop us, so we need good suspension.
And with that, we run the Axio High Performance fronts, and on the rear, we run the Revo Arc Remote Reservoir System. It's great, man.
Back to the video.
Gotta believe there's a
thought Mesa Falls was high. This is crazy.
Our first view of a fall right here.
Just spectacular.
I mean, the sheer power in this water flowing over and dropping. How far is this dropping?
So this is Horseshoe Falls. One of 3 falls here. It's 167 feet tall. Its crest is 2,500 feet. And it's actually taken 675,000 gallons a second over this thing.
Whoa!
I mean, come on now.
I mean, you feel the rumble, you feel the power. Just
Well, what I like
It's
is,
amazing.
Look at the color that you can see. It's like so clear, and then it turns into like almost like your beard.
yeah,
Like it's just
yes, just
it's amazing.
The flowing
It's crazy.
flow. I mean, the thickness of that water and the power of that dropping over.
Look at the guys over there.
Yeah,
working.
there's guys working over there, and that looks like
Oh,
an
you know
old
what?
power
That may
station.
be a tour.
Oh, you're right.
So they're all up in their gear and they're sitting down getting misted. But look at the mist coming out of here.
It's insane.
It's like creating its own weather system.
And the amount of water coming from
Yeah.
upstream over here. I mean, I
So-
want to get in a kayak and a raft and go run these whitewater.
Well, I talked to Keith Sarloos.
Yeah?
He's getting me a wine barrel,
You're going to go over?
and I'm going to go over this one.
There you go.
So, well, let's check this out. Josh can get a little bit of footage, and then we're going to go hit another fall or 2.
Yeah. Very impressive. You can feel the power.
Feel the power.
Anyway, we'll see
down
you at the next
road.
fall. We're going there.
Bridal Veil, which is so what? Tombstone, Sturgis. Everywhere we go, we end up meeting great people, right?
All across this country, we shake hands with America, don't we?
We sure do. So where are we?
We are at Niagara Falls, and look, who do we meet?
Ron?
My name is Ron. And I'm part of the Combat Vets Motorcycle Association, 19.6. Then I follow you guys' blog. I actually come here. What is it? Just to, just right. And I've been living here for 11 years. Sometimes people forget that you have beauty here in New York, and then Niagara Falls being one of them as well.
Yeah.
So
Well, we're here at Horseshoe Falls, and he saw us down below, and he's like, is that really them? And then he came up. He's got a Road King. What year is that Road King?
2018 Road King Special.
Beautiful denim.
Oh yeah, denim,
Yeah.
denim gray.
So he ended up seeing the helmets, I guess, and he's like, oh, shit, it's them. And then he came and found us, and we're so glad he did. He's served our country, 8 years was it?
Yeah, I was Army active 8 years and did 2 tours to Iraq.
2 tours to Iraq, and he's out here today clearing his mind.
Oh, yeah.
He rides the bike, and
Yes.
he comes to Falls to clear that mind.
Do
What a great thing to do to clear the mind, right?
riding and actually come to a very beautiful place.
Yes.
Both.
Well, we just want to tell you thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the support that you've given the country and your service, because there's sacrifices that those of us that haven't served, we don't understand, whether it's family, friends. There's a lot of issues from a mental perspective with people that we really support.
No, of course.
There's a group of PTSD guys that we were supporting. So we really want to just thank you for your service.
No, and I thank you for the support for you guys.
And we just have a
Absolutely.
couple little small goofy things
Oh,
for you,
oh,
but hey,
definitely.
it's just to remember that we met here. You know?
Oh no, definitely. And I'd like to present to you guys our coin from
What?
1906 in New York to you guys.
Oh my
You guys can
gosh.
keep that. What is it?
That's going
And
to go
take
on
it
our
with-
patch wall.
Look at that.
Get close on that one.
Yeah.
At least it'll be a symbol to say, hey, welcome from New York.
Well, you were Southern California, right?
Yes, I
And he's been out here 11 years. So,
Yep, I've been here since I've been out for quite a while now.
well, that's going on our patch wall.
This is awesome. We really appreciate that.
So,
No,
can we
no.
get you to help us? We usually close these by saying "see you down the road," as you know. So we're going to say "see you down the road" and throw it to the camera. You ready?
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 1, 2, 3.
Hey,
See you down
the road. I mean, does the magic ever stop? Everywhere we go, we get all these great things, and it's like almost magic for us because we're the ones that benefit from meeting all these people.
Well, it did stop twice today on the bikes, and
Right?
the headsets. When we argued.
Did you hear what he said, though?
Tell
He
me.
said how they got each other's back no matter what happens.
Absolutely.
That's
It's just,
the deal.
you know, we rolled into town here and we figured out that the hotels that we wanted to stay in were on the Canadian side. We stopped in a parking lot, and Rihanna, out of the Niagara Falls Visitor Center, was actually walking out.
And of course, you meet her and you start talking to her.
So it's like, man, and they were so helpful. Get to the DoubleTree, the guy behind the counter or back office comes out and said, "Were you talking to Rihanna?" and sets us up.
Right.
Just amazing.
Well, it's good things happen. I mean, we shake hands with America all the time, and it's such a awesome time because we meet the greatest people.
Well, I don't like shaking hands with America. I love it.
That's right.
All right, bro. Let's go to Bridal Veil Falls. Then we'll run over to the third Niagara Falls, which is American Falls.
Let's go. So we're just chilling in New York. We're at Niagara Falls. Mind blown. The mist, the water, the power. Met some great people here. I mean, we have some information and history that it's going to be presented by this man right here.
I just enjoy watching people, you know, as they walk down here or walk over at Horseshoe, the look on their face. I mean, Laura and Teresa were kind of yelling.
Right.
And two ladies walked around. They were just like, wow, look at them, how excited they were.
I mean, it's just an amazing thing to see. I mean, especially with the sky the way it is. And it's raining out there. And
well, it's kind of cool, you know. This I didn't realize until we got here that Niagara is actually 3 separate falls.
Right.
So you got Horseshoe, which is the largest American and bridal. Although this is 176 feet above, that one has the most capacity going over it. And what's also interesting, we're only at 25 to 50% capacity of water going over this at any given time.
Right. Well, there's an electric power station. It must be a dam. It takes the water, diverts it out of the river, and brings it downstream. There's some outlets over here that water comes back in, and that creates electricity.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I think the Lexan was the name of the gentleman. The Tesla.
Tesla.
That's right. Not Lexan. It's Cardo. Just kidding. Come on in.
That was great. So the guy that invented this power station was Harley Davidson.
No, it was a guy by the name of Tesla.
Yes.
But hey, look, I mean, the skyline, you've got all these hotels that look into this falls.
And that's the Canada side, right?
They actually start lighting these falls up at dark.
Right.
And you can see these lights coming on over there. And it's going to shoot over into these. There's some pictures. We may come back after dinner and just come in here and take a look at it.
That's a great idea.
You know, could be cool.
Because we'll have perfect darkness.
Yeah. And there was, I think the first lady, she was a school teacher, but she went over this in an oak barrel.
A lot of people have gone over this, and a few have made it.
Yeah, well, she's buried in the Niagara Cemetery here.
Wow.
In the oak barrel, or a oak barrel.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's something. You learn something
School
new
teacher.
every day.
Annie Edison Taylor.
Right.
Crazy.
Wow. So, hey, we're going to keep having a good time. We're going to have some dinner, and we will
see you down the road.
See you down the road. What do we think of the falls?
These falls are absolutely amazing. Teresa and I never thought we'd be coming to Niagara Falls, but it's like so breathtaking.
It was not on our bucket list. I never thought I would come here, but I'm so glad we did. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's like when we saw it, I felt like a kid in a candy shop. I couldn't get down there fast enough to see the falls as we were up above. We ran like little girls. It was so exciting. If you've never been here and you ever get a chance to come, it's so worth it.
Cheers.
Two-lane life.
Hey, so we find ourselves in Niagara Falls tonight, DoubleTree. We met Renee over at the council that runs this place, visitor center. She recommended the DoubleTree. What a great day at the falls, and we're going to grab some food tonight. Maybe go over and see the lights on the falls, but why not take a look at the food we're eating?
We are eating some great food, and we're on this awesome ride with great people. We are in Niagara Falls. I have sea bass. I have Spanish rice. I mean, this is like a great end of a day. What do you have?
I have a steak, I have a filet, Brussels sprouts. My dear friend.
I have the same, and it looks delicious. All the lamps, I think yours looks really good.
You can have a taste of mine.
I'm going to.
Yeah, I did a little bit of the bean soup with chicken salad, but they've kind of, it's like a Mediterranean thing, which is kind of cool and very light. And Josh has got the ribeye, medium rare.
Josh is a steak guy. He loves steak.
He is a steak guy, and it looks like he got even early ice cream, which is cool, but I think it's the mashed potatoes.
I mean, what a great way to end the day. Long ride, hard ride, fun ride, and you're sitting at a table with your friends, dining, drinking, having a great time. And we're still going to go see the lights on the waterfall. I'm stoked.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was so long. We just got out late. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit long. Like 270.
That's okay.
So,
that's cool.
you know what I'm
That's
saying.
Cool. That's cool.
But hey, let's get
see
over
'em.
the lights.
Let's get them to the lights.
Yep, see you down the road.
Yo.
Check out the blue lights.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Whoa, look at over there.
Okay.
So,
I'm
right?
so glad we got there.
So, we've been a lot of places. We've seen a lot of really cool things. We've had our minds blown with horizontal rainbows. We've been at the Grand Canyon. I mean, we're standing here with our wives at this place that, can you explain the majesty of this?
I can't really, and number one, walking up on it today was like, I cannot believe how spectacular it is. It's breathtaking. I said this earlier, Laura and Teresa were like kind of yelling and giggling and running, and there were a couple ladies that turned around
Right.
with smiles on their face, just realizing how much joy was coming out of them.
Right.
And just to see this. And so the last time I saw a light show like this was the Field of Lights.
Yeah.
And it was like, and it was something completely different where it was just lights in the field. And if you go out and check out that drop when we were doing that, but to see the light change on this grand of a stage and to hear the thunder happening,
It's
amazing.
powerful.
What
It's
did you
very,
say?
I said to hear the water,
Yes.
see the lights, just it is. It's amazing.
I mean, it's powerful. It gets your whole body going. And like you say, if it wasn't for, we've seen places, we've been places, but if it wasn't for motorcycles, we wouldn't be all over this country experiencing this amazing land.
It's so true.
Look, we're lucky.
Yeah.
We love what we do. We want to inspire people to get out and see the world and the earth, and especially the USA, because it's great.
Right.
But two-lane life is where it's at, man.
And I hope that everyone enjoyed today as much as we did. And tomorrow we're continuing on to Maine.
Yeah.
And what a spectacular day. Tomorrow's going to be great. The rest of the week is going to be great. And
Well, we got a 400-mile run in us down to Providence. We're going to go into Rhode Island first.
right, we're going
And
to meet
then
a couple friends.
Yeah, we'll work our way up to Maine over the next few days. So should be great fun.
Yes.
Great times had by all.
Yeah, so hey, with that, subscribe to our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, tell your friends, because we're going to keep going places that'll blow your mind.
And
And
don't
what should they
forget
do?
to give us a thumbs up and
Ring the bell.
Ring
ring
that
the bell and comment.
please.
We love your comments. Thank y'all. Have a
And
good
with
night.
that,
See
we
you
will
down
see you down the road.